Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Chang here, and today we're going to do yet another property review. It is Alira at Metropark Subang. So yes, I'm speaking as loud as I can because there's another project ongoing right beside. This is actually Amica, also by the same developer as this Alira. This is actually a project by Avaland, previously known as MCT. Nevertheless, yes, where are we exactly? So this is Metropark Subang, and this is actually part of the larger 88 acres Metropark Subang. Right behind here, this development, you got a very beautiful 9.2 acres central park. We'll explore that shortly. From the unit, we'll look down onto the park, and also we'll maybe take a quick exit, because there's actually an exit from the back which leads into that central park. Very nice central park, to be honest, where you can even walk your dog, so you don't need to go all the way to Desa Park City. Okay, it's really quite noisy here, so I wouldn't want to waste much time outside. Okay, you have two blocks here, 832 units in total. One is 32 stories, one is 29 stories. Okay, I am not sure which is which. You also have a nice school here. This is Sri KDU International School. Used to be GEMS International School at the time when they launched the project, but it's now Sri KDU. So it's an upgrade, even better, because Sri KDU is certainly better than GEMS International School. Okay, and for the development here, Alira, the smallest is actually type D, 695 square feet, 1+1 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And the largest, which is what we are going to check out, that's a type H, 1048 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So those are actually the service apartments. You also have low-rise villas here. Look at this building here. This is a 6-story building, which they coin it as low-rise. The layout is 1048 square feet, same build up, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, but it's only a low-rise building, as opposed to these much higher-rise buildings. Okay, so yes, without further ado, let's head in. Let's go. Okay, we have gotten in through the side entrance. There are 2 side entrances actually. So 2 in, 2 out. And here is the drop-off for Tower A, while this side towards the back is for Tower B. And also, if you check out the signage here, you also have your villa drop-off. Okay, we have to head towards the back. That's the Tower B. We're going to visit that first. You either walk through the car park or you walk through the slide here. Alternatively, you can actually enter Tower A. Should we do that? Okay, maybe not. We can enter Tower A and we can... Okay, I think I'll go through Tower A instead. Or maybe I'll go through the car park. Let's go through the car park. Okay, not the sexiest to go towards the car park. That is the door to the lift lobby for Tower A. Tower B is there, and you actually got another door here, which is the low-rise villas. Lift lobby for villa. And we just walk through here. We can go through level 5 also, but I don't want to spoil your experience, because we're going to check out that lastly, level 5 facilities. But now let's head towards the other end and enter into block B. Let's go. Okay, finally, after walking through the car park. So here is also where you have your visitors car park, and some of it are for residents. So it's a mixture. Visitors is on this floor. This is, by the way, level 1. Let's immediately check out this area for parcel room. Look at that. But they didn't label it, so that's a bit of a pity. I think maybe later a stage, can they label? Just not much also. But this is a huge crate. That's why you need parcel rooms, right? Because you have huge crates like this, which would totally look out of space if you put it inside your mail room area. So this is your mail room. Absolutely why you need a parcel room. Toilet. Okay, very normal, the toilet. Nothing spectacular. And this is the lobby. Very nice. big, spacious, and there's so much place to sit. There's so many individual tables and chairs, and this, I don't know what you call this, these big pots, look like bird cages. Yeah. And look, this development comes with free 12 months fiber from TIME Internet. Yeah, understands 200 Mbps. Avalan, that's the name of the developer. Nice. Very, very nice vibe. So the side, at the side drive-through, right? At the side, you lead towards here. You come from the side, you know, on my right just now, at the entrance. If you take the one on the side drive-through, you come here, and this is where you actually turn around and drop off for Tower B. Yeah. And heading down, which we'll check out later, this is towards the back, which enters into that central park. Okay, now let's head up to the unit to review. Let's go. Okay, stepping up the lift, we are on level 22. This is block B. So you got a total of 4 lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, including 1 lift bomba. Yeah, and it's a I shape of layout, right? Yeah. So we are right here. So you got units this side and both sides lah. 7, 7, yeah, 7 here, behind this door, and 7 units here. So a total of 14 units per floor. Okay. Right. Quite high up, so it's quite bright. Yeah, and you got quite a fair, sizable air well. Let's go. Okay, this is the unit that we are going to review. This is a Type H, the biggest layout with 1,048 square feet, right at the corner, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So as usual, normally big units always at the end enjoys a nice view. In this instance, not just here, but also inside the unit. Yeah, and of course, it's slightly quieter because you don't have a unit next to it. Unlike the intermediate units, left and right, you have units. So very, very big, spacious landing area. This side you can do your shoe cabinets. Yeah. Nice door. DB is right here. So it's very big. Your walkway leading into your unit. So if outside is not big enough, here also obviously you can do some display cabinets or even shoe cabinet, right? And entering in, nice. See, because it's a corner unit, right? So you got this nice big sliding doors and you have a balcony, and you still have light from this side here. Yeah, because of it being a corner unit. So this is your kitchen. All this provided by the developer. Tekka hood and hob. This is the charcoal filter type where they recirculate it. It comes out here, the air, right? So it doesn't suck out the air. There's no exhaust. Looks good. Soft close, pretty much standard. This is the yard. Tiles all the way to the top. Yard area, very, very sizable also. So more than enough space for your washer dryer, that corner here. And this side here, you can easily do it as a, you can do some storage, right? The storeroom. Okay, this. So some people always ask why the heck the developer does this, right? So ugly, right? Jutting out. Why not just the pipe, this thing here, on the wall? Why the whole thing? They do this. The good point is that, and why they do this is importantly, you can actually put your own water filter. Yeah, because this is the main incoming into the unit. You turn off this, all the incoming, the pipes, the sink, bathroom, all there's no water. So this is the main incoming. You switch this off, everything's off. You can install your own water filter here. If you want cleaner water, of course, inside the condo, they already have a water filter also at the tanki level. But if you want it to be cleaner, you can install. And hence the reason why it's designed like this. Okay, this is not a design flaw. Yeah. big window panel here. This is again leading to this aircon latch here. Yeah. This is for the living room, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the closest. The other three aircons from the rooms is outside at the balcony there. So for this biggest unit, 4 aircons are provided. Yeah, because you have 3 rooms and of course the living room. Again, you got a power point, water inlet, outlet. This is your washing machine. You can put a washer dryer. And this nice big space. This is essentially your living and your dining combined together, right? So usually I'll say your living is up until here, half. TV wall is there, fiber wall socket. Of course, this unit or this property, very, very nice. They give you complimentary TIME Fibre, 200 Mbps for 1 year, yeah, 12 months. So if you're an owner or if you're a tenant, yeah, you're renting a unit, request it from your landlord. Yeah, there's free fiber, 200 Mbps, very, very easy way to sign up. I think there's a bunting with the instructions, yeah, on it. So we check that out later. Very, very nice balcony, L shape, and more importantly, this is what you're paying for, right? Look at that. So you have a nice 9.2 acre central park, yeah, with a lake. This is a very, very nice central park. It's pet friendly. I think that's one of the key points. You can walk your dog. You don't need to go all the way to Desa Park City to walk your dog. And it's so well integrated that there, later we'll go and check that out. Basically, there's an exit, the back exit directly into the central park. So you can walk from the back of the condo. You don't need to go to the front and turn God knows where. Here, directly. Okay, let me zoom in a bit. Yeah. There you can scan in, tag in. That is LG, essentially the lowest floor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, where you can enter the park. Very, very nice. Yeah. Okay, let me talk about this larger 88 acre Metropark Subang. So of course, you got your school there, which we saw, Sri KDU, and you actually have commercials there. This also you can walk via the park. It's basically at the end of the park, not too far, certainly walkable. Essentially half a loop you can walk. And you really have some makan there. You also have groceries, you have Mercato, you have a gym if I'm not mistaken. You got a couple of things there. Of course, just completed not too long ago. In time to come, I'm sure you have more because there are easily close to 100 shop lots there if I'm not mistaken, over 3 to 4 stories. So really, really quite nice. This whole development, well integrated. You got a park, you got a school, international school, and you got commercials over there. Okay, look at that. Low rise. That is the exchange down to Federal actually. This exchange, this is Federal Highway. That side is leading towards Klang, and here is towards Selangor, KL. Yeah. Of course, that view there is towards Klang. So very, very nice. Don't you think so? It's a corner unit. Of course, there is your aircon latch. Yeah, this door, 3 aircons for the rooms. So this is the living room. This is 1.5 horsepower. The other rooms also given aircon. That's 1 horsepower. Yeah, laminated timber flooring for the room. Nice big window. Look at that. Yeah, nice. Even this panel also you can open up. Yeah, 2 panels that you can open up. Nice. The bathroom, shared bathroom. Very nice sink. Look at how rounded profile. Yeah, this is by Acolia. Acolia is a local OEM brand, if I'm not mistaken. Acolia. Water closet is also Acolia. Yeah. Radiant water heater point there. I think you'll need to install a water heater. This is the small bedroom. Also very big window panels. This is rare, Usually they give a small one, right? This one they give double window panels. No, this is not double, it's actually bigger than your normal window panels really. Very, very nice. Aircon, of course. Yeah. And last but not least, this is the big one, the master bedroom. Look at that, nice window panels, getting a fair bit of natural lighting coming in. Yeah. And the bathroom with rainwater shower. Also by Aqualia. Okay, just completed, just repeat like a month back, sometime in June, and when you're going to watch this, it'll be mid-August, so still very, very new, very, very fresh. Yeah, VP still in progress. Okay, that's about it. If you're interested to buy, rent, sell, reach out to the specialist for this particular development, Lawrence. His name and contacts is below in the description. Now that we've finished checking out this layout, let's go and check out another layout. Okay, that's a quick walkthrough. Let's go. Okay, so this is another unit that we're going to do a quick review. This is 792 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bathrooms. Yeah, type C. So again, landing area here quite big, more than enough space for your shoe cabinet. And stepping in. Yeah, this is more traditional, more normal, yeah, intermediate unit. Kitchen is here, towards my right. Again, all this provided, built-in. Space for your fridge, because you've got a power point there. Tiles to the top. And, okay, what's this? This looks like a trolley. Yeah, for you to go, maybe they want you to go to the grocery, the Mercato to buy, and pull to your, yeah, I mean, it's quite decent. Okay, so the developer for this project is Avaland, previously known as MCT, and they are an Ayaland company. Ayaland is basically one of the biggest real estate developers from Philippines, yeah, Ayaland. They bought over a couple of years back, and now, if I'm not mistaken, they have a majority stake in Avaland. And Avaland itself, okay, let me just talk a bit about the history, or rather their projects. So Avaland has 3 types of projects, rather they categorize it into 3 different tiers. You got Lux, Aya Lux, which is really high-end ones. That's your likes of Atas. The name also very Atas, A-E-T-S. Atas Putih, ultra premium, goes into millions. And then you got this, which is in the middle one, yeah, and mid-tier type of property. That is Ava Prime, if I'm not mistaken. Ava Prime mid-tier. Yeah, this is your Alira, essentially. And last but not least, Avaria, which is more affordable homes. Isn't rumah whip type of homes, but still decently landed condos and even landed in Cyber, Bangi, Cyber South, yeah. So this is the mid-tier. This is the yard area. Again, you got this. It's not a design flaw, please, because you can install water filter. If anything, I think more people would be happy to have this. Yeah, because you can install your own water filter and make sure you have clean supply for your entire house. Installing here also means clean water, not just for bathing, but also for your kitchen. Yeah, you want to wash your veggies, you want to wash your clothes, or you go through this particular filter, because this is your inlet outlet. Yeah, your main into your unit. Area for your washing machine and dryer. Yeah. Yeah, so again, this is the main inlet outlet. Yeah. Look at that. So there's some nice ventilation from the toilet into this area here. Yeah. Got the aircon. How big is this aircon? I think it's a 1.5 horsepower. Yes. The model number you can see a 12. So a 12 or 13 is a 1.5 horsepower. If it's a 9, it's a 1 horsepower. So that's how you identify. Fiber point. Again, all units here come with fiber internet, TIME Fibre, 200 Mbps free for 1 year. So if you want to buy a house, right, try to look for those that got free internet. Fiber internet is really a necessity nowadays. Yeah. And if it doesn't have, you can tell your developer, to try to ask them to include fiber internet. Okay. Not so nice view for this unit. It looks into another development. Yeah. Unlike the other one that we saw. And this is the first room. Smaller window panels also. And that's because again you got your aircon compressor there, right? So it's slightly smaller, it's not all the way to the in, not wall to wall. This is your shared bathroom. Got a window there for some natural light. Water heater power point provided. And last but not least, this is the main bedroom. Also very nice big window panels. Yeah. Nice shower screen. Rain shower there. Okay. So yes, that's the review of this particular layout. If you're interested, again, get any unit here, buy, rent, sell. You're an owner, you need assistance, reach out to Lawrence. He's already closed a couple of deals. You had sold just a month from VP, and he's already closing in sales already, yeah, rental. So yes, that's about it. Let's head down and check out the facilities. Let's go. Okay, stepping off the lift, we are on level 32. This is basically the highest floor for Tower A. Some facilities here. Some, not much. And you also have facilities for the other tower actually. Tower A, Tower B, and it's different. Yeah. Oh, here is nice. Some of the vibe, right? Very high up. Okay, what you're supposed to have here is supposed to be sky garden, sky dining. But what I see so far doesn't look like it. Sky garden, sky lounge, yes, but I don't see how there's a dining area. Okay, maybe it's not yet completed. Maybe there are still works to be done. But this doesn't look anything like a dining area, unfortunately. You have to map back against the brochure, right? Sky lounge, yeah. And even this, is this the right material? Because it's open, right? Very, very nice weather. I think as far as the view is concerned, it's okay, but this, the material soaks up rain, and hence it's a bit of a challenge. Yeah. This is looking towards Subang High Tech, the area there. Yeah. So yes, that's all that you have here. Rather simple, really nothing much. Hopefully they'll do something about the dining. And yeah, we'll have more things then. Let's head to the other block first. Yeah, Tower B, the top, and then we'll go to the main facilities floor on level 5. Let's go. Okay, we are on the sky roof of Tower B. This is level 29, so it's slightly shorter than the other one. Nevertheless, this is where all the facilities are. The bomb, I mean, for the sky lounge level, right? You basically have nothing on A, and everything is at B, all the fanciful stuff. So we've got a nice toilet here, male, female, so they don't separate. But this Sky Music Lounge, yeah, look at that. Nice. So it's high volume, yeah, double volume. You got a pool table, you got small kitchenette area here. Yeah, and why is it called a music lounge? Nothing music here, right? Here is where the magic happens. Yes! You got a nice karaoke room here. Yeah. This is wallpaper though, unfortunately. Although it looks really good. It's black from a distance, right? You can see it gives you that real brick feel. But nevertheless, very, very nice. Yeah. Pool, as I mentioned. So you got area to prepare some food, some snacks. Pool, and this basically leads to an outdoor area where you can take a smoke, right? Here's much more windy. And the other in Sky Gourmet Kitchen. So if you really want to host a party, you want proper eating, you can use the other in. Yeah. But before that, yeah. So even it's on level 29, still quite high up. Not as high as 32. Slight difference only. Still get a very nice vibe. Open, big open space. Yeah. Let's go through this main walkway. So here also you have toilet for this area, for these facilities. Then this is your Sky Gourmet Kitchen. Look at that. Yeah. Full. Ooh. This is wireless charging, I think. Okay, maybe it's not switch on, but if I'm not mistaken, this is a wireless charging pad. Yeah, you can see this logo, and you got a number of power points here. Look at that. Cool. What else do you have? Got a 4-door LG fridge. This is also very nice. Yeah. High-end one. 4 doors. Yeah. Proper hood and hob. Induction one. Look at that. Tekka. This much higher-end model. Yeah. And yeah. Look at that. It's a proper full-fledged kitchen that you probably won't even find in a landed house this big with an island here. Yeah. Look at that. That's the number of seating that they have. And of course, again, you got your outside area to lepak, to dine, to smoke. Okay, that's about it. Let's head down to, before we head down to level 5, right, let's check out LG2. I want to show the entrance to the Central Park, and then from there, there are some facilities before we check out level 5. Okay, let's go. Okay, stepping up the lift, we are on LG2. This is Tower B, and only Tower B on LG2, you have this. Yeah, so basically this leads directly into the Central Park at the back here. This is really like the lower grounds, that's why it looks a bit awkward. Just this small parcel of land that you have here. It's rather dark. Understandably, again, this is really just to maximize whatever that they have on this floor, right? Instead of leaving it blank, and instead of covering it up, they have some facilities here. You have a children's playground, and you also have the badminton court here, accessible via this LG2. 2 courts. Yeah. Not the sexiest, but still okay. Bright enough for sure. You have some ventilation at the side there, and the ceiling is at least high enough from what I see. Yeah. So for those of you who are better badminton players, you won't need to worry about touching the top. Yeah. Okay, partially also because it's rather cloudy today, so it's a bit dark. Yeah. Okay, let me walk this side here. Some landscaping done. You have a outdoor basketball court, half court to be specific. Yeah. And that area there is the back entrance into the Central Park. So if you want to go to Mercato, you want to go to the commercial lots, you can come down here, take the lift directly down, or if you want, you don't want to take the lift, you want to do some walking, you actually can walk down from these stairs here. These stairs here basically leads up to level 1, the drop-off point for block B. Yeah, right at the start if you recall. And yes, this is the this is it. The Central Park. So right at your doorstep, a Central Park. Now that we've finished checking out this LG2, let's head up for the final one. I forgot there are some facilities also up these stairs at the lobby of block B. And then we head up to level 5. Let's go. Okay, coming up the stairs. Quite a flight of stairs. Heading in. So back to the lobby of Tower B. So got some area here, space to what looks like a working study desk. Because this project was launched back in 2021, 2020 if I'm not mistaken, hence right smack inside COVID, right? The idea to come up with all these individual spaces, pods, for you to get work done from home, yeah, for those who need to work from home back then. So that was the idea. Okay, we have checked out this part here. I think what I wanted to show is here. You got a movie deck. Very, very nice movie deck. Even this itself is nice. I like this part here. How peaceful and calm the vibe. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, this is not a movie deck. Movie deck's inside here. Yeah. Are you ready for the movie deck? Let's head in. Okay. Sorry, I have to tag. Do I have to tag? Oh no, pull open. That is your auditorium. Look at that. Whew. Nice. A very, very big proper sound system. Except, if only there's something nicer to sit back, right, so that you can lay back. Otherwise, it is gorgeous. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Very, very nice. Yeah, only again, I think my only complaint is this, somewhat not complaint, but again, this is simple to change. I think shouldn't be too big an issue to actually change it to much more comfortable sofas that you can lean back. Okay, yes, that's it for this floor. Let's head up to the main facilities floor on level 5. Let's go. Okay, level 5, finally, the facilities of level 5, the main facilities floor. So quite some facilities to check out, yeah, actually, you think about it. Tower A, Tower B, the highest floor, and then also you have LG2, and now lastly, this, the main facilities floor on level 5. So you have an accessibility ramp. We take the stairs. So again, this is Ava Prime, their mid-tier category, yeah, which is really quite well equipped. All in all, I mean, if you look at it, the landscaping, the facilities that they've provided, the movie room, we have a futsal court here also, yeah. Look at that. This is the surface. Decently solid, I would say. Yeah. A playground. There are actually a lot of small pockets of playground here and there throughout. You got one here. Of course, you had the one downstairs also. Futsal, playground, mini library, garden villa. Okay, garden villa is basically, I think, all the low-rise villas. Function pavilion, multi-purpose hall, singing lounge. Again, really had one. So, okay, let's check that out. Interesting. Garden, kitchen, jacuzzi, Ipman corner. Oh, okay. Gym, BBQ deck, spa pavilion, sauna, playground again. So there are two multiple playgrounds. That's interesting. Sunken deck. So got a couple of sunken decks from what I understand. This is your garden kitchen. Possible to check out. With an attached toilet together. This is also a very, very nice kitchen, to be honest. Yeah. Very, very nice. So you get that resort vibe feeling. This is the low-rise villas that I was talking about at the start. 6 stories, yeah, and only 25 units. Single layout, only type A, I think they call it. 1,048 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Okay, a lot to check out. I hope I don't miss out anything. This is the function pavilion. This is also where they are currently doing their VP. So basically, they got an introduction video that people will watch. Yeah. They should be heading down towards this swimming pool. Yeah. That's the gym. Okay, how do I enter the gym? I'm not sure. Never mind. Mini library. Look at that. Multi-purpose hall, singing lounge. Okay, so this is what they mean by singing lounge. It looks like there's a PA system, also karaoke system there. Yeah. Very cozy. I like the vibe here. Man, it really gives you that resort type of vibe. Yeah. A mixture of their furnishing and also the landscaping. Right? And this is their mini library for kids. Look at that. Very, very nice. Okay, that should be the multi-purpose pavilion. Very, very nice. Oh, that looks interesting. So this is the low-rise villas. For those of the units that are here, I think you get quite a nice view because you look into this part here. But the other side, where you're facing the facing the other development, not so nice. So more playground here. So you got really quite a number, yeah. And you got some outdoor equipment also, park course, wading pool for the kids, a few pavilions here, sunbathing deck. Look at that. The rental for this place is very, very healthy, very, very in demand. For a bare unit, the smallest one, you're looking at 2,000. And for the biggest one, 1,048 square feet, you are looking at about 2,008. Yeah, this is again bare unit. Ooh, look at that. It's nice. Imagine sitting on top here, right? This elevated mesh netting. There's the gym. And walking through this place, look at that. This is beautiful. The vibe that you get. If anything, I wish they had some music. If they had music here, beautiful. Spa. This is the jacuzzi. Nice. And then you step out of this jacuzzi, it's straight into the sauna. Yeah. The sauna has windows for circulation and for natural light to come in. Male, female. A lot of benches, a lot of... Absolutely stunning, to be honest. Very, very nice resort feel vibe that you get in this development. Yeah. Oh, eat man corner. I forgot. Not much. Yeah. For the Kung Fu lovers. Okay, that is the bathing shower area. And look at that. BBQ deck. Yep. Even the BBQ deck, right? So much landscape. All that, by the way, you can tell obviously it's real, yeah, real plants. They don't use fake plants. So yes, that's about it. Let me know what you think about this property. Yeah, to me, it's obviously so nice. And if you want to buy a property like this, right, I always believe that you should fully maximize the use of the facilities around, including what you have here, which is that central park there, 9.2 acre central park. Please do maximize this. One of the reasons why you buy this type of property, right? Where you have everything in. It's a mixed development. You have the central park down there. You have commercial shop lots, walking distance via the park, and this property itself is absolutely stunning in terms of the facilities, in terms of what you have here. So if you recall, we had that movie room, we had all these very, very nice resort facilities, and the unit itself also, the biggest one, very, very nice, unique layout, 1048 square feet at the corner. Yeah. So yes, that's about it. If you're interested to get a, okay, lastly, this amphitheater, the sitting here, look at that. Yeah. So yes, if you're interested to get a unit here, do reach out to Lawrence. His name and contacts is below in the description. And last but not least, if you found this video useful, please do smash the like button. Do subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!